So today I'm going to be showing you how to airbrush this full bridal look using Diane's classic bridal collection. So if you're interested, please keep watching. So after you prep and prime your face, you really want to go ahead and start concealing. So here, I want to make sure my blemishes are completely blocked out, which is why I'm using Color Extreme. Now I am using a shade lighter than my normal foundation shade. Here I'm just using Honey Beige. I'm just going to conceal my problem areas like so. Now the reason why I chose to conceal with the Color Extreme instead of a cream concealer is just because sometimes I find underneath airbrush makeup that's a more fuller coverage application that the cream concealers can look a little bit cakey. So I want to keep everything nice and light and make it look as natural but flawless as I can. Next I'm going to be taking light bronze and just applying that as my contour. Now the reason why I chose light bronze is just because I want to have that nice glowing skin, but I also want to have that nice carved face as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that all over the areas where I would normally contour, like underneath my cheekbones, the temples. Go ahead and carve out my nose a little bit, make it a little slimmer. And then I'm going to carve out my jawline and underneath the jaw, and a little bit on the sides of my chin as well. Next I'm going to be taking Ruby Red and mixing it in with Nutmeg. Now Nutmeg is usually my contour shade, and mixing it in with the Ruby Red will give it a little bit more natural of a look on my skin tone, just because Ruby Red is a little bit different of a tone than my own skin. I definitely recommend doing this if you have any blush shades and you want to customize them to fit your skin tone. Next I'm going to be taking Gold Shimmer, and I'm going to go ahead and apply that as my natural highlight. I find that using the shimmer color underneath my airbrush makeup gives me a little bit more of a glowing skin as opposed to making me look oily. Now you want to be careful on how you highlight, especially for your wedding day, because you're going to be taking lots of pictures and you don't want your face to be looking oily. So I definitely recommend using your highlight shade that has just a little bit of shimmer in it, of course underneath your full coverage airbrush makeup application. That way you just get this nice glow coming from within. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply it in all the areas that I would normally highlight: down the bridge of my nose, my cheekbones, my cupid's bow, my chin, and of course just kind of adding some glow to my eyes before my eye makeup. Now for the eyes, so I'm going to start by taking Fawn Brown and applying that to my transition area. I'm just going to go ahead and pull all the way through from the outer V, blend it in toward the inner lid. Remember when applying shades to the transition area that you want to stay light on the lever just to create that nice blended look. Once I'm done with the transition, I'm just going to go ahead and drag this shade to the lower lash line like so. Next, I'm going to take Sage Green and apply that starting at the outer corner of my lid, blending toward the mid lid, and then blending up a little bit over the natural fold of my eyelid. Now you want to blend up, but not too far up that you cover the Fawn Brown in the transition area. Once you have the shade on the lid, go ahead and take your shadow shield to protect the under eye area and just apply this to the lower lash line. Once you're done with Sage Green, I'm just going to go ahead and take Opal White, and I'm going to go ahead and lightly apply that to the center of my lid. Now applying it to the center of the lid just gives a nice pop of shimmer without overpowering the shade underneath it. Remember, you want everything to be nicely blended. This will also give you a nice sparkle when the light hits your eyes. Then just dust a little bit on the brow bone and then dust some on the lower lash line using the shield so that you don't get too much shimmer underneath the eye area. Next, I'm going to be taking dark brown and apply that to the outer corner of the lid, starting at the base of the V and blending in toward the natural fold of my lid. Adding a darker color like dark brown will go ahead and deepen the color on your lid, and then it'll also add some dimension as well. Once you're done deepening that outer corner, you just want to go ahead and drag this down to the lower lash line, connecting the base of the outer V to the lower lash line like so. Now once your shadow is complete, you just want to go ahead and do your liner. Now here I'm just using dark brown once again as my liner because I want a little bit softer of a lined eye. Don't get me wrong, I'm not opposed to using jet black liner for a bridal look. It's just for this look I want to keep everything nice and warm with the greens and browns. Also, don't forget to extend the liner to the lower lash line just by spraying through the lashes like so, just on the outer corner of course. Next of course is foundation, and I'm mixing shade 156 with shade 146 to get my perfect match. Here I am using the Color Radiance line just because I love the finish of this line and I love the lasting power on this line. I mean, it's the perfect line, especially for a bridal look. So I'm just applying my foundation like I normally would in small circular motions. And as you'll see throughout this video, I am focusing more on my jawline because that is where I find I have the most problems with coverage. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep going back there, but applying a lighter coverage on the rest of my face. Now you want to make sure not to apply too much and to always keep your gun moving. You don't want any hot spots on your skin because trust me, those hot spots are going to show up in your close-up pictures, and there's nothing worse than having a beautiful picture taken of you and then all of a sudden you see a noticeable blemish in your makeup. We do not want that. Avoid it at all costs and just keep the gun moving. Don't forget to fill in your brows and then also apply a setting spray. Very important to apply a setting spray if you want your makeup to be flawless all day long. Then apply a nice volumizing mascara, your false lashes, and of course we can't forget about the lips. So here I'm using Lasting Finish by Rimmel London in shade 45. It's called Cafe A Lot. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply it to my lips like so. You want to line your lips, of course, to make the lipstick that you put on top last a lot longer. Trust me, you also want these lips to be kissable, so be very careful about what products you choose to put on your lips on that big day. The next step is optional, but I'm going to take NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream and I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to the center of my lips like so and blend it out. I find that using this combination gives the perfect shade to go with this eye look, so definitely give it a try. And this is the finished look, a look perfect for any bride on her special day.
So have you guessed it yet? So if you haven't figured it out already, I am starting a new series, of course, on my channel, and this is going to be bridal makeup looks. Of course, a lot of these looks are going to be looks that I am considering for my own wedding. Yes, your girl is getting married. I am set to tie the knot on August 22nd of this year, and because it's getting closer, I just wanted to go ahead and just experiment and try different things with bridal looks. So if you are interested in following me in my bridal look journey into finding the ultimate wedding look for myself, please stay tuned for the next upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Bye! We just woke up. What's up, boo? Hey! Yeah! It's my baby. Say hi, Leah. Hey, Leah. Say hi. I love this little baby. Can I say? You're so sweet.